been standing in front of you talking about the directory. So I want you to take a moment and look around this room and tell me who was here 11 years ago. Not many of you, huh? Anybody here 11 years ago? Me. This is really important information because 11 years from now, who do you think is going to be sitting here? It's probably not going to be you. It's not going to be me. In 10 years, I hope to be happily retired on a beach in Mexico. I want to talk to you about this because this is important. This is a directory. The reason we have a directory is so that people know everybody who's working in the field. People know how to make referrals. People know a community with integrity, people they can trust, right? I get calling me every single day. I get between 10 and 15 calls a day from people all over the Bay Area saying, can you tell us what we should do next, how we should help? Most of us in this room aren't going to be able to afford the services that are in this directory. Is that not true? We're all nodding our heads because we're all going to be on that beach in Mexico. I'm talking about doing a directory and keeping a directory going in our community because we need some place for people to go to get information. We really do. And people who do business will call me up and say, well, you know, will I get any business from the directory? The business isn't about you. The directory isn't about you. It's about all of us. It's about us as a community. So when I put together a directory, I put all the nonprofits in for free. I write stories, I put in articles. I put it in because it's for the good of all of us. It's for the good of our community. So I ask all of you to take a look at this. Make sure you're in it. If you're a nonprofit, make sure that I have the right information on you. If you're a support group, make sure I have your right information. In the back, I print the prices of the mortuaries and the cremations. And people ask me why I do this. Well, I want you to know that 30 years ago, I was a Great Panther, which was a group like the Black Panthers, and we were advocating for transparency in consumer prices. And the Department of Consumer Affairs opened up a cemetery and funeral section to keep an eye on the funeral business. And over 30 years, guess what's happened? It's gone away. There's nobody keeping track of the prices except for Born to Age. All of the consumer groups have gone away because people have moved on to do other things or they've died themselves. But keeping track of prices is really important because we can start seeing what the changes are in the industry. When I did my very first survey, guess what happened? All the prices dropped. Because the funeral industry saw what other funeral homes were putting together and the public started to see. It's really important we have this information so we can keep a gauge, so we can see what's going on, so people are accountable for what they're doing. So I encourage you to take a look at the directory. My deadline is December 10th. I know there's contracts on your table that say December 1st. My graphic designer died very suddenly last month in the middle of putting together a directory. So I had to hire a new graphic designer, so I'm about a week behind schedule. People use this. I print 15,000. I get 15,000 out in the community. At the Marin Fair, I had people at my table bringing me last year's issue, looking for my table because they wanted this year's issue. I gave away 600 directories at the Marin Fair alone. So if you have information, if you have stuff you want to go in, let me know about it. I also have information on our kiosks. I have 50 kiosks throughout Sonoma County. If you want your brochure in our kiosk, let us know. It's a very reasonable price. Other than that, I'll be around for any questions afterwards, and I hope you enjoyed your breakfast. Thank you. Oh.